What's good, YouTube? Lan the Ultimate Form here, back again once again, and today we are here for episode 21 of our Let's Play of Horizon Zero Dawn. Now, I know it's been a while, it's about 2 weeks. I kind of fell out of wanting to make content for a little while. It has nothing to do with the usual reasons why I didn't want to make a video or do anything. I have like a really big backlog of editing that I need to do. I might prioritize that for a little bit, get those videos done out, and then I won't have to edit them anymore. I've been tired energetically and emotionally and stuff, so I took some time for me to kind of chill out, maxing, relaxing, all cool. And I'm feeling better now. Also happens to coincide with the fact that my friend Daniel the Ultimate Blade has now finally caught up with where he is playing the game, and I think it's now time for me to start rolling again, because now he has to go watch the backlog for all the stuff that he didn't do, so now he can go do it. So we're keeping pace with each other, and it's kind of fun going back and forth and talk about the game. There's been lots of stuff happening in terms of gaming recently with since our last episode. We had the another Sony press conference and two war tables for the Square Enix slash Crystal Dynamics Avengers game that also came out recently. So yeah, I kind of been doing the journalism aspect of my life in the background, researching stuff, showing stuff to people, collating information, that kind of stuff. So I haven't been all too sociable. A little social burst last week, but I'm done now. Need a whole week to myself, so that means more videos. And I know some of you might be asking, hey Lan, where's the Digimon LP? It's coming. When I'm in a position mentally to tackle that game again, I will do it, because I'm in a point in the game where grinding is difficult and I got annoyed, so that's why I stopped. I think I mentioned this before, but it is what it is. But we're gonna do this because I'm on the clock. 2 weeks have lapsed, and I should have done like almost another 14 episodes since then, and I've been slacking. So I need to get back on the horse. I need to get this done before the new game comes out. But yeah, that's pretty much everything that's happening with me. Let me know down in the comments what's going on with you. I want to know how you guys have been. I recently uploaded a second Monster Hunter Death montage. The first one did so well that I decided to triple the time and double the content. So that should be fun. Oh, we're in Meridian. Whoops! I always do that. Oh, look at Meridian. Got ponds, lakes, stuff like that. So we are gonna wear our Kaja silk for the time being. I don't know why the camera's so close, but it is what it is. And we're gonna go for so we're gonna start here at the Great Elevator and take it from here, because there's lots for us to see, and it's gonna take us probably a few episodes to kind of get everything done. So we're gonna start here. What quest is this? I think this is the quest for actor. So we are going to be here just exploring, seeing what side quests we pick up, what lore we can get, what people we can talk to. And for that event, as I said, we're going to wear our Kaja silk. We're not going to go up there just yet, but we're going to circle around town, see what we can do, see what we can find. There are people up there. Banuk Pilgrim. Also, we're gonna at some point come across the, because I think this way is the Hunters Guild. That's it. That's the word I was looking for. So we have that to do. So what you got for me, home slice?
Found any Banuk relics in the wilds, Outlander?
You're looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named me an envoy to the Banuk. I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland, Ben-Ur. I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock paintings. If you have any, I have valuables to trade for them.
So I mentioned these Banuk figures earlier. I showed off where to find a few, and I've been collecting them in between episodes in my own time. I mentioned that they were corresponding to a story of a Banuk warrior who left Ban-Ur in the cut and fled and came south into the Sundom, and he was talking about how he misses his son and all the things that he's seen and stuff like that. So that's what those are for, and we'll go through the story once we've collected them all.
You said the king named you an envoy to the Banuk?
Yes, I've been to Ben-Ur many times, and the Wirek chiefs trust me. I help them maintain diplomatic ties with Avad. Some say they're a mysterious people, but their ways make a lot of sense to me. All you have to do is be the best. Doesn't matter if you're born high or low, man or woman. They respect skill, not some fool notion of heritage.
I see the appeal.
I wish more Karja did. Anything they don't understand, they call backward or savage.
Tell me more about these Banuk figures.
Simple wood sculptures made by Arnak, a legendary hunter who was exiled from Ban-Ur for killing his chief. He left the figures near painted stones in places that reminded him of his homeland. Later, his tribe declared him innocent. Now they see him as a kind of wandering hero and want those figures back. I do what I can to help him get them, including trade for them, if you have any.
So let's see what she will give
ready?
us.
Let's trade then.
What she will trade us for these things. So we got the maps. So she will trade each set of Banuk figures for an item. I'm not going to do this just yet, but I thought I'd show them off.
Come on back if you find any Banuk goods. You there, Outlander? Do you have back from the wilds? Find any Banuk relics? Good luck out there. Excuse me.
So if I remember correctly, if we check the notebook, they come in sets of 2. I got one more I need to find, but I don't think I'll be getting that one anytime soon. Toggle. I don't want oh gosh, I don't want machines. I don't want campfires, and I want collectibles. There's still quite a few left. Not a lot. I take settlements off as well. There's quite a few left. Most of the ones I still need are in the north. Yeah, most of them are in the north. The ones in the south we'll do them soon. Not too much of a problem. I think I did all the corrupted zones. Oh, tell a lie, I got one left. I got one left. Got one left. Okay, cool. So collectibles can go ancient ruins, undiscovered. Cool. For the time being.
Looking for Banuk artifacts.
And then this is the next vendor. This one will sell special items, so dirt chunks, rusted bolts, stuff that you can then trade with other people. But they will buy them for different amounts of other miscellaneous materials. Worth keeping in mind that one, because you might have to come back to her to go and get stuff.
Nice to see Outlanders adopting our civilized ways.
Well, she's rude, adopting civilized clothes. Where are the other two? I know one is here. And he buys Blue Gleam. And sells other mod boxes. So you can go to him and buy stuff. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. There are a few more of them that I need to find. I kind of don't remember where they are. That's the guild. I actually don't remember where the rest of them are. That leads me back out, I think. Yeah, that leads me back to the main gate. Move, man. Oh, we found a log. A liberation. That one details the what happened when they liberated Meridian from the previous king. Interesting read if you want to go through it. By all means, if again, open invitation as always to discuss story items. Mad Sun King, that one, that's also the way out. Supply crate. I'm more than willing to talk about lore items and stuff like that, so feel free at any point in the comments to let me know, and I will plan around discuss. At some point I will discuss the Karja as a whole, so perhaps some of your questions will be answered at that point.
Let's have a chat.
So bear with me. Here we are.
Discussion.
What did you want to talk about?
You were an outlander, no? An adventurer. I used to be one myself. I admit, I miss the beguiling colors of the wilds. Speaking of which, I wonder if you've come across a very special kind of flower. It's made of metal, like a machine. Other blossoms grow around them in amazing patterns. These gleaming beauties are very much in demand among my clients. If you bring me some, I have valuables to trade for them.
Tell me more about you. We'll discuss the flowers at a later date. I've mentioned them before. The flowers are kind of important for a lore aspect that I want to talk about in detail later down the line. I don't want to spoil too much about why they exist, but there are reasons, and the details noted on each metal flower that's gleamed through the focus tells us a bit about the past and who's responsible for making the flowers, who's connected to the thing that's responsible to making the flowers.
You said you were an adventurer.
Just so. The nobles of Meridian crave flowers for their balconies and gardens. So out I went, with bow and spear. I made my name by searching the wilds for the wildest blossoms. No bandit nor machine could keep me from those precious petals.
So what happened?
Love happened, my sweet. My paramour frets too much when I venture out. So now I collect flowers for those without such bonds.
Is it worth it? Being restrained like that?
Of course. Freedom is sweet, but the embrace of my beautiful Theridine is sweeter still.
These metal flowers, what are they exactly?
No one knows, but some say they began sprouting 20 years ago when the machine started to go mad. Perhaps they grow from the tears of the sun, for he has many faces, does he not? Wrathful one day, cool and patient the next. Perhaps he weeps for our suffering when his anger breaks. Ah, let us haggle over this beautiful bounty.
Okay, so he will also buy the flowers in their set bundles. So each bundle is 10. We've got a few more left. When I get the rest of them, I'll buy them all one time. We've got 3 left. I need to actually go and look for the other 3 because I don't know where they are. I do know where they are. One of them's in a really awkward place, but you can buy the maps from these vendors in Meridian if you haven't bought them before. So it's always useful. But we will do that another time.
My noble Nora. Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives.
He's not the most respectful guy we've met so far. And I think you're the last one. No, you sell machine parts. Geez, 666. Bellow back heart. I can get the rest of them. I've got all the lenses I need, apart from a stalker lens. Oh, my resource satchel was full. Duty. Well, I will sort that out another time. So she sells machine parts. They're kind of expensive, so don't expect to buy too many at a time. There's one more. There's one who sells that's the Hunter's Lodge. We're not going to go up there just yet. There's one more and I can't find him. I don't know. Woo! There's one more, I can't find him. So this is the Hunter Lodge building. We'll be going there, and that will be kind of like its separate episode. What is that? Is that a chest? Oh, the sun's starting to set. It is a chest. I really do like how they built this place. Really well done. Oh, look at the oh, I love it at sunset. Sun's behind the pillar. But that orange light, that red drift. We won't be going in there just yet. It looks like it's cloudy as well. Because there's not much we can do in there right now. Let's keep exploring. So in a few places around town you'll see circles like this. This is where people come to pray to the sun. And it's now night time, so they should probably be going back to their houses. Oh, boxes. Loads of boxes. I did plan this out, but I can't remember the route I was supposed to take. I think we've come up here now, which is kind of not what I was planning to do. But this is like the other way round of going that main staircase at the beginning. Look at all the gold work. Oh, I love it. I love this place. I love it. It's beautiful. So this is the upper level from where we started. And this is where the Sun Priests like to hang out. So we're going to spend a little bit time up here. When we talk about the Karja as a whole, then we'll talk about their religious practices and stuff, because they're really interesting in terms of how they cool. We got the Sun Faith tab. That's where most of the information I'm going to talk about when it comes to their religious practices and stuff. It's not like really in depth what they do, because we've kind of experienced some of it already. We know that they're sun worshippers, so as such they worship the sun, but it's the particulars of it I want to discuss at a later time. Hey, you look familiar.
Ronora, I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this?
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Karja rituals to Karja stone. But there are obstacles. And while Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
Mournful Niman, what are you talking about?
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaru lost her companion on the edge of the jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. and the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb. Called to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Glint hawks perch there, drawn to the spires shining.
So clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No, but it can help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and hope, like a new sunrise.
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a red robe was an aspiration. I aspired. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed the killing.
The killing? You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And the sacrifices that came after.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Karja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. Maybe the Karja and Nora aren't so different. You're disappointed with the Sun Priests, but you still wanted to be one?
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. My brother's voice echoing in its arches. Even he couldn't turn me away, and how he tried. Died in Cinnabar. Now they are stained in blood.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen in the glare of a new sun. And so we are left to wear their sins. For me, at least, they hang heavy.
Where is your brother now?
He waits for me on the trail of the sun, I hope. He spoke out against the sacrifices. For a priest to question the Sun King's will, his punishment was worst of all.
You lost someone you loved, too. I'm sorry.
No, not lost. When I took on these robes, I found his memory.
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all.
I think Niman actually discussed quite a lot of the stuff to do with their rituals, and we'll go over it later on. Let's talk to Rhea, and she looks a bit different because she is of a very particular tribe that we will hopefully come across in the next game. It looks like we will, but she's not. She's an outlander, but she's not of the Nora, the Karja, and so on and so forth. She is a different tribe. I can't remember their name at the moment. I think it's Utaru. I think she's of the Utaru tribe. As a quick side note to that, the botanist who discovered the metal flowers and wrote about them in one of the logs that we have was an Utaru.
You look like you've traveled far, Outlander.
From the Great Plains. But not alone. Never alone. This was a city of cages 2 harvests ago. Wooden bars leave marks. I kept those marks. I can still feel the bars.
They took you as a slave, but you escaped.
During the liberation. My friend and I, they'd put us to work in the quarries together. We'd grown alike, so we fled together. But in the smoke, the trees, we ran right into the machines. I kept running. I thought she was just behind me. She is still. Wherever I go, just behind me. And that's why I came back. To finally free us from that moment. But I need your help to do it.
No problem, Rhea.
You're not like the others. You wear machine parts, but you hunted them yourself.
How can you tell?
A hunter knows a hunter. My people run with the great metal herds among the northern glaciers. But the glint hawks at Sun's Climb are too strong for me. So I cannot fulfill my vow to paint the story of my people there. How the madness of the machines spread to the Karja, and they sent their soldiers, feet frost blackened, to bring us here in chains. Our shamans, who sing the machine songs, many were taken to their deaths. Their songs go unfinished in Banur. Help me honor them. Help me paint their story. I ask you this. Hunter to hunter.
No problem, my guy. Let me deselect that quest, because what that will do is that will just show loads of stuff on the map that we don't need to do right now. There's another box there. Don't know how I didn't see that one. So that takes us back down where we started. I think we have to go that way on that general vicinity. Yeah, we have to go back down that way. I'm going to go around the outside of town to get where we're going next. So back to the great elevators. There should be a supply cache. That's where we were. There's another supply crate, but that doesn't matter. Sounded like Aaron for a moment. Maybe he did additional voice lines. So we gotta go up there. Because there's someone up here we need to talk to. And that is Raven.
You there? Can you help me?
Yes.
Spare a moment. Someone robbed my house.
No problem.
Nora, please, I need to speak with you. Nora, please, I need to speak with you. You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
So we will do that quest later. We're still exploring. And you sell all the adept stuff. Adept Rattler. And unlike everyone else, your adept stuff is at the top. We should be good on stuff. We should be good on stuff for now.
Alright. What did you want to discuss?
You're the last one.
You're an outlander, which is good. But a Nora, which might be bad. Do you fear the ruins of the old ones like many in your tribe?
No. Although some can be dangerous.
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found strange vessels, emblazoned with symbols of the old ones? They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent handle affixed at both ends. If you bring me these vessels in sets of 4, I will gladly trade what I have for them.
So you're interested in the old ones?
More than interested. I study every ancient artifact I can get my hands on. But years of study have made me too comfortable at my desk. I can't even bear the sun, if the truth be known. I don't know how I'll manage to take a partner. My family presses me for an heir.
Don't look at me.
Oh, no, I'm not looking. In fact, my father already has someone he wants me to wed. She doesn't interest me. I wish I had a brother to carry this burden. I would rather be left to my precious little vessels.
What sort of ritual were these vessels made for?
I'm convinced they were used in conjunction with each other in sets. Some people believe they were used for tea ceremonies. Others think they held sacred essences and oils for worship. But I believe they were used for the solemn custom of shaving one's beard. One for water, one for lotion, and so on. Each fluid in its special vessel, majestically applied to the face at each stage of the rite. It must have been breathtaking. But which vessel was used for which? I have to know. I have to continue my research.
Are you sure people didn't just drink out of them?
Drink? Out of such finely crafted earthenware? Don't be ridiculous. Yes, trade quickly. I have work to do.
So as he said, he trades them in bundles of 4, which we're still missing a whole set and then 1. But yeah, we will do that when the time comes.
Leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins. Rugged? Well-traveled? Yes. I would like to talk to you.
So yeah, we will do that later. There is one more place we have to go. One more place for us to go, and that happens to be the Hunter's Lodge. Oh, he was there. He was not far from where I was supposed to be in the first place. Oh, I'm sure I picked this one up already. Weird. So yeah, we are pretty much done with our walkabout of the Mesa. In the next episode, we will definitely take the chance. Or should I do the Hunter's Lodge later? The Hunter's Lodge is the last thing I have to do. Yeah, the Hunter's Lodge is the last thing you have to do. I might actually leave that for the next episode. Yeah. Yeah. Do that later. But we do have all of this down here to explore as well. We also have up here to explore at some point. This is gonna be a pass that we're gonna have to go through to get further north when the time comes. You can see we have lots of things to do all over the place. So I think I'll end this episode here for the time being. In the next episode, we will explore the lower area, the old town and the village. And then, if we do that quickly enough, we'll come back here and we'll do the Hunter's Lodge. And we'll talk to Legan and the other people there. In the meantime, please feel free to field your questions in the comment section below. Comment, subscribe, ring that bell to get notified of more content coming your way. Share with your family and friends. And I'll catch you guys later.